Hello, friends, followers, YouTube subscribers, Twitch subscribers, all of you. You're all equally important, equally awesome. Today is May 2nd, Tuesday. Nice sunny day outside here. And thought I would do a stream for you guys, do some Toukiden 2, and show you what it's about before the Alliance version comes out for those not willing to pay for the full game. I want to stress, this is a very good game. It is very much worth your money. Story's there, very deeply involved. The actual story playthrough is very content heavy. It's much more open than the first game, and an improvement on the first game in many ways. I definitely recommend you read my review over on the blog if you haven't already. It is a very good game, and I'd highly suggest getting it if you like action RPGs. This is definitely one of the more robust games out there, more content heavy. Koei Tecmo definitely spared no expense in, features and whatever. They are really good about going the extra mile, as I've said on Twitter before. They really make content heavy games, and they don't shortchange you on anything. So there's definitely quality to be had here, and I hope that if you don't buy it, do download the free to play Alliance version so you can at least get into the multiplayer, the co-op on a limited basis. From what I understand, it's going to be like a time thing where you got to earn some kind of currency to keep playing, or you got some kind of meter to burn before you can get back in or something. But at least you'll get to play it and see what it's about. I suggest that if you do find that you like it, definitely give it a shot. I'm gonna see if I can find anybody playing online here. I don't want to really spoil the story for you, because the story is important, and I think it's it makes up a good portion of this game's worth, and I don't want to spoil that for you. I want you to enjoy that if you ever buy the game. Don't want to play on single player. You can actually join the lobby from the village, and that's probably what I should have done instead of opting for the online from the portal stone. Gonna switch to a gun to actually make things more interesting. I like the gun in this thing. It's really cool mechanic. You can change the bullets, load different bullets into it. Tree limb rifle. That one's good, but it's not quite as good. Gonna go with the tree limb rifle just for the heck of it. It looks like a tree, actually. Go over here. Try to see if I can find anybody playing online. If I can't, I will just run through some missions and try to get online. Lost my train of thought. I'll try to do some missions for you. I guess that's what I was trying to say. Search for lobby. Search. There's actually two people got lobbies. Don't know if they'll be able to hear me through the mic or not. I hope it's not annoying for them. I know, like, the chat in this thing, like, the actual chat for the game is, like, through text and through emoticon and stuff like that. I'm sort of stuck. Nope. Nope. They're waiting on somebody else, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, probably waiting on another player. Dude's doing something, I don't know what he's doing. They got some cool costumes. I mean, they got some gear. Cool gear on there. Pretty cool. Guy's got his sickle, chain and sickle weapon. Got my rifle here. I don't know what the other guy's got. He's doing something. Shield and sword. That's pretty cool. Hopefully we can get doing something here. Don't know what this dude is up to. He's just running around. Gotta go to the gate. And let's see. Now these guys, they look like they actually been playing longer than I have. So they got better gear than I do. But actually, I'm using the DLC gear. Not the DLC gear. It's like gear that was rewarded for people who owned and played I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here, so you have to bear with me as I make mistakes and try to relearn the controls on the fly. Sniper. Reload some sniper bullets. All over the place. The tree rifle was probably not the best choice.
そ真の勇士。
Probably go switch the gun. Yep. I think I will do that. This one better. Yeah, but anyway, that was a rough start to it. Like I forgot how to do the rifle thing, so I'm getting the hang of it though. Things are coming back to me, so hopefully it'll be a better stream from that point on. But basically, the missions, you either take out bosses, which most people will be doing, or you will be taking out groups of lesser enemies. Still done forgot how to cancel out of the rifle aiming it. Okay, X. Okay, that's cool. Gonna have to switch ammo to explosive rounds. I like those better. Let's see, explosives. What I'm doing here, basically, you've got to knock off the boss's body parts, their limbs, and you've got to consume them. Actually, it's not called consuming, it's like called, technical terms, but like it's called, you're curing the miasma of the demonic influence over the area. Kill these bosses and absorb their limbs, as it were. So that's a pretty cool thing. It makes And these bosses, they do have sort of attack patterns. Got caught reloading here. Killed it in 4 minutes. As you kill the bosses and you harvest their parts, or you sort of I can't even think of the word for it. You cleanse the area, basically. You cleanse the miasma effect off of them. But anyways, as you do that, you get materials, which you then use in the village to craft weapons, along with the currency that you earn from the missions you take on. Basically, you're a slayer for hire. Like, that's your job. You go out, hunt the demons, and take care of that problem for the village. In this game, you're actually a slayer that was brought through, I think it was like maybe 10 or 20 years into the future in another area through a demon portal. And you have amnesia. You don't know what happened before you got transported through time. But you make friends with a couple of interesting characters. A sort of steampunk doctor who works on machines, and like she's got a little, friend, that little robot with a human infused soul, and got this. I don't know why it preloads me with the shotgun. But like, basically, you meet a lot of interesting characters that adds substance to the story being told. But most of what you'll be doing is these missions, ultimately battling the bosses and clearing out enemies, lesser enemies. And unlike the first game, it's not as like you go from area to area and it's mapped out. No, the areas are more open. Getting around in the areas is not as straightforward and linear. You actually you can get lost in some of these levels, and some of these missions take up every bit of the 90 minutes quest time, mission time, or whatever you call it. But it's fun. I mean, the scenery is not repetitive. The artist really put some detail into this game. It looks much more amazing, much more impressive, I should say. And as you can see, the pink highlighted parts that only show up for the riflemen, players using the rifle thing. Oh man, we cleared that one pretty fast. game is kind of a grind, and I could see where that would turn off some people. But it's a fun grind. Like, you actually... There's a lot of weapon upgrades and gear upgrades you can get just simply for doing the missions and doing the online and grinding through the game with people and in the co-op. There's nothing competitive in the way of multiplayer, so it's pure co-op up to 4 players. Really fun time. And it's kind of good to see that they're Koei's doing the Free Alliance version to get some more attention to the multiplayer aspect. Definitely. While I know it's not good in the sense that they didn't make the sales they wanted, it's still a good thing to bring attention back to the game and, you know, build up the multiplayer experience so people actually get into it and perhaps maybe buy into the next game or even into this game. Like, again, I'd say yeah, definitely give this one. If you like what you're seeing, you know, there's more to it than just multiplayer. There is actually a good story, though basic in some sense. You know, it's okay. Definitely some cool characters. Definitely a cool game. And the character creation, I actually uploaded some videos on YouTube about that. Actually, it is one of the more detailed character creations that Koei Tecmo has ever created, and I think they did a good job with it. You got male, you know, female variations. Okay, it looks like we're doing a sort of basic run through with the lesser enemies here, so maybe a boss at the end of it. I don't know. Haven't played through this one yet. Yep, there's a boss. Okay. The game is very beautiful. One thing to note about the rifle type, you do have to cancel out. The only real way to cancel out of the sniping animation is to roll or press X, the evasive maneuver. It took me a while to figure that out, and it made for some awkward learning. But once you get the hang of it, the rifle is pretty fun. It's ranged combat, obviously. Gotta reload. And you've gotta constantly reload. Okay. Got stuck in the wrong animation there. The rifleman is definitely more of a distance player. Not up close and personal like the sword or the chain and sickle. And that's another cool thing about this. There's like, I want to say like 7 different weapon classes, or maybe more, for different play styles. They each got their own, basically, it's like a fighting style. They both got their own, there's the arm. They've got their own combat mechanics. So it changes the gameplay, and you can choose. You don't have to, you know, specialize in like one class of anything. You can actually switch weapons at the village. Your loadout, your weapons, your armor. Another thing about the weapons is you can equip. And my terminology is out the window here, but basically you can equip samurai spirits to the weapons for added stat boost. But actually no, it goes beyond that in this game. In this game, the spirits, they actually have perks, sort of, and they change the way you approach battle in a way. So that's a pretty cool thing. It's not as straightforward as the Kiwami was for the first game. So it's I wish I knew. Can't forget the what those samurai spirits are called, but like but I'll just refer to them as that, I guess. But anyway, it changes the way the game's played, the way your setup works. There's things like souls for like. Whoa! I got walloped. Let's see. Probably need to regen there. Souls for like defense, attack, other various stats that not only add to those stats, but add. I'll have to show you when I get out of here, basically. But go to the Shrine Maiden Girl and show you that. Give me a refresher's course, anyways. Oh, and the rifle also has a grenade as a secondary type of little bonus weapon in the class. Keeps on sort of glitching there for some reason. I think it's a connection. Whoa, that is not good. I am dizzied out. I am out for the count. Not in a place where I want to be. Gotta reload. Help with this thing over here. Those things are annoying. I don't know where that thing came from either. Whoa. Ignore one thing and you get walloped by another. Rat. They enraged that thing. Colors in this thing can get kind of trippy. I'm snapping to things that I don't want to snap to here. Okay. I hear something, but I don't see it. This is an action RPG, as you can probably tell. lot of action to it, not turn-based or anything like that. And this is the online co-op if you were not aware when you joined. You can actually, in the single player, have a AI team follow you around. The main characters. Whoa! I am dead. We got wiped out with that one. Actually, one of the players backed out, so the professor's with us, and we're about to get totally wiped out. Oh, dude. Oh, come on. Yeah, the AI isn't exactly smartest sometimes. Might as well not. Oh crap. Yep, got knocked out again. When you're dizzy, the player that's with you has to either knock you out of it physically or you can stand over them and actually revive them. That one took a little bit longer. That one was rough. That was one of the closest to the end bosses, I think. Got a new Matama. Yeah, that's what they're called, Matamas. Basically, samurai spirits. Once you kill a certain bigger Oni, they'll usually join you. There's a lot of them in the game, different perks, different things they add to your arsenal of weapons and gear. So that's another cool aspect to the game. I think I've got an attack and a defense on mine. Still leveling them up. You can actually select which perks of the Matama you want to use. There's usually about 6 or more per thing, but you can actually only select 3 at a time, at a given time. And over here you got this lady here, Kuon. She is the Matama maiden, or shrine maiden girl. You can actually order food from her that'll give like a boost, you know, or affect you. And like the weapons, that takes the materials you harvest from the enemies on the missions and the currency. So I'm actually gonna switch weapons up, show you a little something a little different here. Change equipment. See, there's like 3, 4, basically 9 different weapon classes. See, sickle's pretty fun, but I will go with the With the sword, the basic sword to begin with. This is one I crafted after actually gaming with people online. So I need to level it up a bit anyways. The sword's probably the easiest out of all the weapons to use. It'd be the beginner's class type weapon. The most advanced, I would say, would be the rifle. And then you got the sickle, which is... I wouldn't say that was complicated. I say control it is a little complicated, but the control scheme of this thing is not too hard to pick up on, but like I said, the weapon types, they add mechanics to the their own unique mechanics to the gameplay. Each weapon has its own special attacks, different things to that are weapon specific. And when you're actually playing with the characters as your party, you can actually command them what to do. You can tell them what to do, and they'll do it. Battle, they'll assist you or whatever. So it does help the AI better assist you in the harder battles. So that's another cool thing. But online, you don't have to worry about that so much. Everybody's doing their own things. Oh, that was stupid. And as far as attacks go, you've basically got a vertical. Well, when it comes to the sword, you've got a vertical and you've got a horizontal slash, and then you got like circle is special. Actually, it does that thing where it highlights the enemy parts that I was just showing you, where it like adds sort of blue circles around it, and does sort of a multi-slash attack. It's a different way to handle things. And you also got like a sort of I don't know what you call it, like a side slash. I don't know. But anyways, you combine some like square and X, I think it is, and you can do a side slash thing. Oh, the new grappling mechanic, I have not explained that yet. That is basically new to this game. Grappling has multiple uses. You can actually use it to get in on the bosses, or you can actually use it to pull the bosses down when they are enraged or whatever. Hey Tanisha. How's it going? Uh-oh, that. I'm doing alright. I was just messing around here, trying to give people a sneak peek at the Toukiden 2 and show them what it's all about and stuff, and been all over the place with my explanation, but trying to explain it, not, nonetheless. But yeah, I hope people are enjoying it. Be uploading it to YouTube too. And for those of you who joined mid-conversation, this is the online co-op. These are actual players, except for the professor who was an AI because somebody left. I think they might have heard me commentating or something. Try to get a different weapon here, show something off. Different. Let's see, chain and sickle. It is a JRPG, an action RPG, very action-oriented, mission-based, but it does have a single player that has a sort of RPG story. Definitely JRPG, ARPG type deal here. It has like single player and online co-op. So basically, what you do in the story is you complete missions pertaining to your role as a slayer in this futuristic sort of last city that's guarded by a shrine. No, I wouldn't say shrine maiden, but maybe shrine maiden. But like the Onis have invaded the world, and you're basically mercenary for hire for the people protecting the village. And you complete missions to earn currency and to get materials for weapons and gear. It's got a lot of grinding to it, but the single player does have story elements to it, like through CG scenes and different stuff, text and main characters and all that stuff. But your character will always be a created character in this game, so you're not particularly like any one specific character or anything. It is a really fun game though, really good, and worth the money if you can afford it. Koei Tecmo is going to try to revive the online. It's sort of a ghost town at times by having a free-to-play version with sort of a meter system that will refill over time. But you can only play for as long as that meter's full. That's what I hear. And but you can at least play the online multiplayer with people who actually own the full game. I think they had a similar Alliance version out in Japan. This was actually released in Japan before it ever hit the States. And they've gone through a similar, sales situation. And they had to release the Alliance version as it was to kind of keep the online, populated. So, but, it's sad to see like a game like this not sell so well. It is really well made. really fun. And I don't want to spoil the story for you, because, you know, I want to save that for people who are actually, gonna buy the game and want to see it for themselves. It's a really cool story, about the, demon slayers. Oni slayers in this case, but pretty good, really good game. Really, really good. And there's a lot of stuff to unlock, a lot of stuff to earn. DLC does, you know, they do sell DLC on the side in the form of missions, extra costumes, different stuff like that, just to try to keep afloat, you know, as a company. You know, as you can tell, they've had to already go the free-to-play route, you know, so trying to make up for that, I guess, but there's still enough content in the game to actually warrant buying it, so. The control system for some like weapon classes is a little more involved, but for most it's simple. You got two attack buttons to combo into for combos. You got a special attack. You've got a run button, a dodge, evasive roll. You've got Oni Vision, or whatever that's called, and like this, you press right 3 to see the weak spots, the level you got the body parts down to. Uses a meter, usually. And it also helps you find hidden things in the levels. And the connection in the co-op multiplayer, you won't really notice lag. It's not obvious. Everything feels fluid. Very good online. Very solid. I've never really had any lag issues, other than the occasional stutter or hiccup. But it straightens out pretty quick. Nothing big. Really smooth. The connection is really good. So I'd say when the free-to-play Alliance version comes out, definitely download it. If you're skeptical about the game, or if you're just not sure you want to, you know, commit to the grind, or, you know, to paying for the single player and the story part. It's definitely worth it though, and lot to unlock. This dude right here is really decked out, man. He's got some serious gear. But so does this dude. Got some serious gear. But basically, I'm gonna back out of this and show you some of the village stuff and get you acquainted with that. Show you how the weapon gear system works, how you upgrade, craft, and do all that stuff. Headquarters, single player. Let's see. But it's a very involved game. There's a lot of layers to it, but it's not so involved that it will lose you along the way. There's tutorials. There's actually a carryover demo that if you play it, your progress will be saved and will carry over to the actual game. Let me see the blacksmith here. Let's see, blacksmith. So basically, you can create weapons. See, the ones that are highlighted, I can create because I've got the materials for them and the currency. You can create all these. Oh, dude, Petrosicle. It's pretty cool. But you can create these. You can fortify them, which makes them more powerful. Same for armor too. And you can reforge them to create something different and possibly even more powerful. Let's see if I can create a weapon. Show you what I am talking about here. Petros cannon. I like the gun, so I think I'll do that. Create that. Equip it. And we'll fortify it. Since fortification, I think you can do it up to three times, and then you get to choose either you want to just increase the attack or the attack and dexterity. Obviously, you would want to weigh your options. If you choose just increase attack, you get more attack, less dexterity. But if you do the other option, you get a little less attack. But I think it's best to go with the latter option. And do that a couple of times. This takes on the right side, you'll see that shows the materials required, how many I've got versus how many that are needed to craft it. You got to make sure you have the material for it and the currency, and both things are earned by grinding through the missions and completing that stuff. Let's see if I can reforge that. Nope, can't reforge the Petros thing, so that kind of sucks. But armor, same thing. You got a lot of different armor, different looks. Let's see. Chill wave. It adds both visual changes to the character and you know, like stat changes. As you can see, all of them are red, which means it's not favorable for me to create it because my current set is basically better than all this. And the set that I have, like I was telling the other viewers, is basically a reward for owning and playing through Toukiden Kiwami. Is sort of a freebie for those people who played the Kiwami game on the PS4. And it is it's OP. Like you don't really need to buy any other armor if you have that, but yeah. Back out of that real quick. Let me see if I can. That is a weird. That is a bad looking gun. That's awesome. See if I can go to the spa thing over here for you guys. Might have a spa pass. There's actually a pool entry card. I've got one. Okay, we see what this is all about here. Pool of Purity. Basically, it's you can actually get into like this thing. Like in the core game, it'll actually show you in a little waterfall thing, and it'll give you like sort of a perk, a bonus perk for a limited time. Strengthen to the Pool of Purity. Like there is actually a point in the game, if you do that, it will actually put you in a sort of like waterfall area with one of the main characters. It's pretty cool. And over here you've got the Matama Maiden, which is, she does perks too. Basically, you order food, you can do this, and it will give you a perk for a limited time too. Or you can go to the shrine and develop the boost for the Matama. Let me see. So basically, this is the Matama system. You've got like your main one. You're gonna set 3. I think the first time you only could equip 1 per weapon, but in this one you could do. You got 1, which is your base one. It does basically the style of basically the mechanics. Like you hold in right 1 and you press either triangle, square, circle to do those things. Like leech will refill your life as you hit enemies. Might increases the damage output. Carnage same. Recovery is basic for all. But different Matama will have different effects at the base level. The second one is sort of the defense. Like it actually is a perk, more or less, and it's the evasion skill and the attack skill, basically. These two are just bonus perks. Different Matama you can select from the ones you get. There's a lot of different ones. Let me see if I can show you the different ones I got here. Next page. But basically, this is what I was telling you about, the equip boost. Like you can select out of those different boosts to change the, I guess, perk efficiency. Like you got shields, you've got auto therapy, which is like auto heal, Oni throw, which is a taunt, protection up, and you can, like, the more you use these, the weapon with the Matama attached, the more you will master these boosts, which you can select from and enhance your character that way. Let's see. And these are each Matama are classified pretty much like the weapons. You got the attack, defense, speed, healing, spirit, all that stuff, luck. And there's a lot more in this game than there was in the original. So the Matama system is definitely enhanced greatly since the first game, and it's really more adds more to the gameplay at hand. And I probably should show you the missions before I go. These are the missions. This is your mission desk, and this is what the multiplayer person who actually hosts the lobby will go to assign. See, you got the group missions, you got the ruins explorations, but the group missions are different phases. Each phase has different input, different Oni objectives, different ratings, star ratings as to difficulty. You got the bosses, and each one gets progressively more difficult. You got a time limit. You've got the retreats are basically game overs. Like, you can only retreat so many times, have so many deaths, and then you'll have to you just get a game over and you have to start over. But each of these levels, or these missions, they take place in different ages. Age of Honor, Age of Peace, different things, just like the first game. But you'll meet a lot of different Oni this time around, a lot of different combinations, making the thing more difficult. The basic mission objective will always be to clear out the specified amount of Oni, and do so within the time limit, or lose out. You gotta really make your way across some of these levels. Some of these levels are massive. If you ever played Kiwami, the levels in that game, you were basically going through gate to gate. The areas were really small. This game opens up the world so much more. Like, they are massive. Like, let me see if I can find one for you. See if I can remember where one is that I'm haven't played that one yet. So I'm phase 2 actually. Towering Sea, around Tunnel of Evil. But anyway, yeah, you just have to take my word for it. There's like some very massive levels that will take every bit of the 90 minutes to complete. You got a map that'll help you locate different items, different things that you need to pick up along the way. There are obviously hidden special items that you can see through the Oni vision. Not even sure I'm saying that right, but definitely stuff like that. Go up here to the professor's cabin here. Show you that real quick. But basically, got that little quirky music going on, suiting her personality and everything. But the game, both single player and multiplayer, is very much worth the money asked for, the $60 price tag. I would say you'd get more out of the full game than you would the free-to-play single player. I mean, yeah, free-to-play multiplayer, the co-op. This is just like, this part of the game is more of a grind, less substance. It's not that it's not as fun, but it's you get more out of it with a whole package. I think definitely more out of it with a whole package. And yeah, I think I'll close on that note. It's at a 1 hour mark already here on this thing. I hope you all enjoyed the look at it, and you know, maybe got something out of it. Maybe it's something you like. Maybe it's something you'll like on a free-to-play level when that comes out. But whatever you do, give it a try at least. Give the carryover demo a try, or the free-to-play thing. It ain't gonna, you know, take nothing out of your wallet, your purse, whatever. Definitely a good game, and recommended by me. Be sure to check out the review on the blog that I did. It goes into more detail, actually explains things better, and kind of clues you in more than what I've said, ranted on about here, and babbled on about. But appreciate you joining me, appreciate you sticking it out, and watch me do some co-op. I will be uploading this to YouTube. You can check it out in its entirety over there, and maybe catch the early part that you missed. And that's about it. I'll talk to everybody later. Take care, and game on.